Hey guys, it's just on the case. I just wanted to come up here and do a video. So did you guys hear about Nicki Minaj? I know you heard about the Cardi B fight. Honestly, it really was not a fight, guys. Nicki did not hit Cardi, nor did Cardi hit Nicki. They were too far apart. If you really watch the video, you'll see Nicki all the way in the corner. You'll see Cardi B all the way of a bunch of spaces far from her. Um, Everybody's trying to say that the reason why Cardi has that knot on her head is because of Nicki. It is not. It is because of security. Um, Nicki made her own response to this, and Nicki said that she was humiliated, she was disgusted at the situation because there were people, very important people there, basically, is what she was trying to say. Very, very important people. People that she look up to, people that, are important in the industry and everywhere else. And with that being said, she was just basically saying, do you know how that made us look? Um, my thing is, I love Nicki and I love Cardi B. Um, but Nicki should know better. Nicki been out in the game for a long time, and some people, Cardi being way younger than her, and I'm not blaming it on just that, but Cardi being way younger than her, and Nicki, getting girls in and supposedly did be getting them to, like follow her, you know, even though she raps and she say little subliminal things. I'm pretty sure she's cool with people coming into the rap game, and she's supposed to be leading them, and saying subliminals and things, and people not knowing what you meant, not being direct, could cause an altercation with people who cannot take but so much. Have no a low tolerance level, and I think that's what's wrong with Cardi B. She has a low tolerance level, and Nicki's sending little shots, and so they might not even be shots. They might just be, but one of them you couldn't even say it wasn't a shot. One of them, Nicki actually did send a shot to her. Nicki actually basically was liking when someone said that, when somebody basically questioned Cardi B's mothering skills. Nicki liked it. That's what set Cardi B off. I feel like Cardi B just got tired and tired and tired, and then I feel like Cardi B just went off. So what I'm saying is, some stuff Nicki might not think that she's starting, but she started. She kind of started that. I say that because she has been saying little things, and like they say, it wasn't just Cardi B, it wasn't just Remy Ma, it wasn't little Kim, it wasn't just Taylor Swift, it wasn't just um Iggy Azalea. A lot of people has said that Nicki has a big mouth. Nicki doesn't know how to stoop down to other people's communication skills, and sometimes you cannot be a director all the time. You have to learn how to put stuff into words. So I understand both of them was wrong. Neither one of them was right. But in my opinion, Nicki being the oldest, and us knowing Nicki better, you can't. I mean, you guys love Cardi B. I love Cardi B, but Cardi has not been out as long as Nicki. So I'm just saying, like, us knowing Nicki and Nicki knowing the game for years, she should know how to dodge stuff. Just don't put stuff up, because if you were so worried about those people at that fashion show, you would have been careful what you liked and what you didn't, because you see how Cardi B is. But instead, you allow this to happen, and now you want to be like, I am so disgusted. You cannot only be disgusted at Cardi, you have to be disgusted at yourself too. So if you're gonna be disgusted at Cardi and be disgusted at Nicki, because Nicki know better. And this is not a hit at Nicki. This is a hit at both of them. Like, you guys were doing fine. You guys made a song together. I feel like you guys should squash the beef and make songs to make music together. You guys made music together, like everybody said, you would hit the number 1 on the charts. But because you guys can't get along, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I don't understand why in hip hop only, in hip hop culture, the women cannot get along. The men can fight all day and whoop each other's ass. They will get right back on stage and pretend like they didn't even fight and rap together. The women, oh, I'm from Miami, I beat your ass. I'm from New York, I'm blood. I'm from Trinidad, and it doesn't matter where you're from. That has nothing to do with anything. At the end of the day, everybody looking for something. What is that? Money. In order to get money, you have to be good at what you do. It doesn't matter if you're raking leaves, it doesn't matter if you're at McDonald's, it doesn't matter if you're a rapper, singer, it goes for everybody. If you're making money, you have to be good at what you do to keep the money and to have the money that you want. For some reason, I feel like Nicki feels like she's slipping. Nicki is not slipping. Nicki is not focused. Same with Cardi B. She's unfocused too because none of that shit would have bothered me. If I had the money that these two have, that shit wouldn't have bothered me. I'm like, I would have been like, girl, bye. I wouldn't even say that up there. That would have been in my head because you know what I would have been thinking about? If I was a bad parent, first of all, I wouldn't have been working while I was pregnant, trying to make sure my baby had everything she needed. If I was a bad parent, I wouldn't have worked so hard and then decided to have a baby after I realized I made it. So, getting mad because Cardi B like Kodak Black saying welcome back to him, that's not a reason to like a stupid status, a childish status. Like that's really starting stuff. You're basically trying to start something with somebody. Because that's basically showing, hey, now let's start something, y'all don't never want to let the beef die down and move on. It's always somebody's at each other's throats, and it's like we gotta stop doing that because it's causing an issue in hip-hop, and it can't grow like that. Every woman that come in, you mean to tell me she's gonna be exterminated because she's different, because her genre is different than yours, her language speaking is different than yours, her rap is different than yours. Oh, she doesn't write all her music, so she's not worthy. Come on, at the end of the day, it's your skills. Can you take this that I wrote and can you make it into something? That's what it's about. It's not about who wrote what. It's about, can you write a little bit? If I write this for you, can you take these skills and can you wrap it up and make it something unique? Something people don't hear all the time. And if you can do that, you can make it. And I just feel like Nicki's scared that someone's going to take her spot. Nobody can take your spot unless you give it to them. Now, if you give people the time of the day to keep going back and forth with you and keep having stuff to rap about and write about, then you asking for somebody to take your spot. But when you're focused on your music and you're not worried about what's going on, your music will be fine. It's the focus. When people get you off focus, that's when you mess up. And Nicki thinks that she got Cardi B off focus, but what Nicki don't realize, you had to get unfocused to do this to her. So how do you feel like you're still focused? You're not. So now, they both look stupid. Nicki can cover this up. She can say whatever she want on her radio show. Her radio show, if she don't stop, that's going to be messed up. You don't bring that stuff on the radio show. Nobody wants to hear about your drama when we already hear it out here. I like Nicki's radio show, but I didn't watch the show today because I had to work, but also because if she's talking about Cardi B in the show, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear Nicki. I want to hear what Nicki has to say, not about the beef that her and Cardi B has going on. So hopefully Nicki can get that together. Hopefully, Cardi B can ignore her and go on with her music. Both of them are two different people. Both of them have different kinds of sound. And they just need to get at it and go work together and get it straightened out and stop hating. But Nikki thinks because she came out and I guess said a speech on her radio show that eliminates her from being stupid for doing what she did. First of all, you don't want us to go back and have to tell you what you did. I think you already know. You sent subliminals. You like stuff that you knew Cardi would look at. So it shouldn't even have been a shock to you that she came at you. And I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying, Nikki, you're older and you're the one that's supposed to be leading the pack. Why? What's going on? What's going on? Nobody doesn't have a problem with you. And I'm neutral. I'm not a Barty and I'm not a Barb. I'm not a Beehive. I'm not none of those things. I like who I like. If I like Nicki's music, I like Nicki's music. If I like Cardi B music, then I like Cardi B music. I like both of their music, so I'm not. There's no need to come up here and be like, oh, you're hating. No. You common sense. I've been hot all these years, and then I see this girl come in, and she hot. You know what I'm saying? I can't even deny that she hot, because she is showing. Am I going to fuss with her, or am I going to make her my best friend? I'm going to make that bitch my best friend, so we both can make it. I'm not finna be the only lonely person at the top. Then when I fall all the way down, I'm going to be alone on my own. No, I need people to lift me up, so why not work with a female artist that's doing good in the game? Especially one who came out and started doing good. Don't criticize, oh, your record label did this for you. No. Real talent is real talent. And in Atlanta Records, Cardi B is the best, one of their best rappers they have. So, with that being said, you can't buy that. Her sound is different, and that's what makes her, and she's real. You know, you can't buy realness, and you can't buy a different sound. So, I think they should just squash the beef, and I think Nicki and Cardi need to go back to making songs. Even if y'all can't be best friends. Nobody's asking y'all to be best friends. We're asking you to come accordingly and squash the mess before somebody gets beat up. Because that's what's going to end up happening. Someone is going to get their ass whooped. And that person, once they get their ass whooped, their career is just going to be going down the drain. Because people are going to be like, oh, she got her ass whooped last year. She been talking all this shit and she got her ass whooped. We don't know which one get their ass whooped. And personally, I don't care. I hope nobody gets their ass whooped. And I hope that both of them learn that there is enough room for both of them in the game. No one ever said there's supposed to be one person on top and then everybody else supposed to be on the bottom. You're supposed to be stumping them down. No. It's called hip hop. It's not called one hip hop. Number one hip hop. Like, it's one person. It's called hip hop, meaning it's a lot of people in a genre of music, and it's hot. And it's bebop. That's what it really is. So, Nicki needs to embrace people. Stop getting so upset because people are coming into the game. Embrace people. Do songs with them. Stop. I think really and truly Nicki is a loner. I have to give her some type of credit. She's a loner, I think, and I don't think she gets along with females that well. Being a loner is hard, and I know all about it. I had to change some ways just to be able to get up here and talk to you guys. I was a loner, and I was a little to myself, and it looked like I was stuck up, but really and truly, I just didn't know how to talk to people, and I didn't like people, period. And so I had to learn how to come out of that and learn how to get along with other people, because I wasn't fussing at nobody. I wasn't a talker. I didn't talk. But I knew when I got older I had to socialize, because if I had a job, people would have to talk to me. I would have to be a team member. I would have to communicate with people. So I had to learn how to, stop keeping everything inside and stop reading books all the time, acting like books were my best friend and all this other stuff. And I had to come out of my shell and talk to people. And Nikki is about herself, and unfortunately that doesn't get you but too far, because once you fall, you're falling by yourself. You don't have anybody to be like, let me give you a helping hand. You was there for me when I came out. I'm gonna go ahead and help you out. Let's make this song together so it can save your career. Ain't nobody gonna want to do that, because they're gonna be like, yay, Nikki's gone. She's doesn't want anybody to make it. That's what I'm saying. She's on top right now, and she needs to be friends and stop. She needs to befriend people and stop giving people a hard time. But I wanted to come up here and tell you guys that because it needs to be said. So, you guys can leave comments, like or subscribe. It's totally up to you. We could be, my channel is really mostly about people, dying. But there are two people that I really like, and that's Nikki and Cardi. And, I love Remy Ma and I love Little Kim. And so when I see them, in some stuff, I'm definitely going to talk about it. But like I said, if you like it, cool. Subscribe. That'll be cool. And if you have any comments, leave them. Please don't leave any dirty comments or anything that's threatening or anything because this is not about you, and it's not about talking about Nikki, and it's not about talking about Cardi B. It is about coming together as women and doing what's right, and making sure everybody is on point, making sure everybody's good, not just yourself. Again, that was just on the case, and I'm out.